So far the VTubers I've seen so far are amazing and friendly. Are you talking about on Twitch? Like, I think you have to kind of actively search out horrible VTubers, low key, or wait until drama happens in order to see what's up. I don't know. I think that's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, to each their own, right? And but like, let's say someone doesn't like a streamer, they will yap about it. Um, while like when it's a good VTuber, they have to wait until they become super popular for people to start yapping about it like crazy. Um, I think that's the difference. Is that you're more likely to see more people talk about a bad influence than a positive influence until that positive influence becomes more popular. You're a public figure. People are gonna try to start. Yeah, honestly, bro, it could happen. It's just like even if they didn't know who you were. So I don't allow drama in my chat because you start drama, you get timed out. No exceptions, all. Like I think it really all depends because sometimes if you don't let people say what they want, I mean, it really depends on your chat, right? Then they're gonna know that that stuff they don't that you don't want to say, and so they're gonna try to provoke you more. And yeah, you can ban them, and they can make separate accounts or X, Y, and Z. Like I don't know, it really all depends because I feel like as a VTuber, you have to. I think it just as a streamer in general, you have to kind of be, uh, knowing that like, even though you want to save space, if you want to save space, you're probably less likely to grow fast. Um, but if you are more expressive with what you want, or allow people to be more expressive, then you're probably gonna grow faster. The reason I say that is because like just because you say more expressive doesn't mean that they're allowed to say whatever, right? But it's more so if they feel like anything you do could get them time out, it's like who will want to watch you. I think that's like the difference, right? Corporate VTubers go a million miles a minute. Yeah, I seen that. I was just like, bro, it feels so weird to see even try to talk to him, okay? Your path to the long journey. I know, right, Tony? It's a crazy journey. Right. I don't know about Twitch. I haven't been Twitch for 8 years. That's crazy, low key. No, they'll find you. Trust me. They are heat seekers to active communities they can see. Wait, who would find you? Like people who try to ban you? I won't ban them. Just time them out. Yeah. Also, I never see this feature. Oh yeah, it's because I changed it. You haven't been here in a while, Tony the Tiger. Anywho, it just really all depends. Like I I think VTubing, right, when it comes to it, or like because you're saying a fandom, right? Oh my goodness, I have this crazy fandom, so I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about like literally when it's a fandom, right? Things become you said you and I just no. Okay, what I mean by that, um okay. Okay, toxic. You said that you'll seek about other, and you had to seek about. I disagree. Okay, so what I mean, I meant that I don't want people who enter my totally. Yeah, I get that. So what I mean is uh, like okay, right? Let's say you stream, right? You're probably gonna watch not so many people, right? Um, so like you have to probably like you would have to spend more time watching people to see if they're toxic or not. I guess that means like I know there's someone toxic, some kind of cat model right now being spread to be toxic, right? Um, and it's just like for people who don't watch like content all the time, it's like you kind of have to like go out. But it's not saying that you're not gonna find toxic strips, because I think like trying to be friends with people, period, you'll see how they interact with you, right? Um, and it'll be completely different. So like on stream there'll be one thing, and then off stream there'll be another, and that's kind of okay because like you can have a persona or entertainment factor on stream, but it's like how are they different, right? Because I know it's like, you know, some people will have different dynamics, right? So like with your friend group or something on Discord XYZ, you could say some stuff, right? But there's always context to this stuff, or like it depends on español. I try to learn Spanish, so I'm so soft, but no, barely. Un poquito, sabe un poquito. Mira, que yo sabe un poco de español, pero es más difícil yo a verlo así. This last time I visited was crazy, crazy. Yo, Tony, why you always bringing that up? Why everyone gotta bring up ASMR? English what? What game? No. So yeah, I think yeah, like it's gonna be like if you keep to yourself, right? You're probably less likely to counter these experiences, right? With toxic streaming stuff, right? But it's also like it's tougher to just keep to yourself, I guess that's me. Because yeah, someone would like if you act a certain way on stream, right? People are gonna take it out of context. So like, for example, I be calling my chat peasants, brokies, deadbeats, commoners, right? Because I'm a villainous, right? But if someone takes me out of context, they're gonna be like, "Oh my goodness, this girl is degrading and toxic and X, Y, and Z." I'm like, bro, it's something I established with my chat, and it's just like because I'm not so known for that, it's gonna be like hard to be like, "Oh, that's just her stick," right? Compared to like quote unquote corporals, right? I noticed that there's someone who has like a similar vibe to me, but like addresses herself a little differently, right? And but she's well known for that, right? So it's like, oh, that's her stick. So it's like, oh, okay. But it's like, you know, if you're not known for that and they don't know who you are and that's the first thing they see and they don't know if it's like fake or not fake, then yeah, it's gonna be classified as negative or toxic. But if it's like if you've been there longer, give it a chance. But not everyone's gonna do that. They're gonna just see your first impression. They're like, who the turd is this girl and why is she acting like this? That type of turd. So yeah, I think that's what I meant. But yeah, you definitely will encounter toxic people if you talk to more people. Oh my goodness, bro. And there's just people who will always take things out of context and not understand what you're trying to say. So yeah, that's just an unfortunate side of stream. But like, it's just kind of like you have to realize who you are and what you meant, and then if someone tries to come at you, you would just have to try to figure out how you would counteract it, right? A good example would be like the situation that happened with Doki Bird, and she was just like, bro, like this person was just horrible at communicating, right? Like you said it was this, and then you said it was that, and then now it's something completely different. Which one is it? Okay, you didn't do anything, then I'm gonna take my piece. I'm gonna leave. But like, you know, then you had that person seek out to destroy her with the help of someone else because of the stigma around like, you know, toxic VTubers. And then it's just like they heard her side, and then once they heard Doki Bird's side, it's like, oh wow, this is actually a very bad take of it. So yeah, that's my take on that.